Reload! The reload, dude! What are you doing? What's up, Roughnecks? This is Ponesaurus Rex here, and we are back at the mod arena, where we test our mods. It's a nice, closed-in area if you have not seen it. This is it. I've made a few additions. I've now made the cage 3 high, because the zombies were coming out of this corner over here. And I added a lighted scoreboard for when I win and when the zombies win. I felt that was a good addition. So, today, I planned on going over the trigger group mods. We have the burst mod, we have the semi mode mod, and the full auto mode mod. We are going to discover what these go into and how they work with each weapon and how we feel about them, basically. So, here we go. Let's take a look at the Magnum. Modify. It cannot take any of these attachments. Complete. Magnum's done. The Blunderbuss. Cannot take any of these any of these either. The sawed-off shotgun cannot take them. And neither can the pump. So shotguns are out. And so the blunderbuss, of course, is out. And oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's take a look at you. And the bows cannot use it either. So that is neither the crossbow or the regular bow. Those cannot use trigger mods. Okay, so let's go to the standard pistol. Modify. It can use all three. Now, the semi mode, I don't quite understand because it's already semi-automatic. We don't have... This pistol is not automatic, so I do not believe that this is helpful. Let's try it. So if I just hold the trigger down, it shoots one shot and it's done. So even though you can attach the semi-auto, it does not help you. So let's put on the full auto mode. Here we go. That's what it looks like. I'm holding the trigger down, and that's what it does. Let's put on the semi. No, not the semi. That we know that doesn't work. Like, we don't even need to try it. Okay, and this is the burst. One, two, three. That's all it does. Every time I hold the mouse down, it goes 1, 2, 3. Now, back. This is me clicking as fast as I can. So let's go back to the mod. It's just as fast. So if you hold it down, it will shoot as fast as it can. So even if you can feel like you can click faster, you can't go faster than the mod. So the 3-round burst, I mean, if you want to click the mouse, get 3 rounds, know you're getting 3 rounds, and be done, rather than just spray and pray, that's not a bad mod to have. I'm used to clicking. I don't think I'd use the 3-round burst. So let's move on. Let's take that out of there and move on. Okay. Here's the SMG. The SMG is currently auto. So if I take it, let's take a look at what we modify it. You can put all 3 in it. So let's try the burst mod first. Here is what... Nice! So, if you... This isn't a bad mod to have, because I noticed with the submachine gun end, I end up spraying and praying more often than not, and running out of ammo and having to reload. And a lot of shots are just shot off in a distance that are not planned. So I think that having this set to 3-round burst could be very beneficial. I like that. I like that. So let's modify it and change over to... It's already full auto, so we're not even going to put that on it. We're going to go to the semi mode. See what we can do there. I think this could be situational. If you didn't have... So, it goes as fast as I can click the trigger. And if I just hold the mouse and just click as fast as I can... Well, hold on. We'll do it again. I mean, you could go pretty fast, but if I'm actually shooting like I could in a fight... It could be beneficial if you like to click shoot. Some people like to click shoot, some people like to hold it down. That could be beneficial. I think that the 3-round burst would be more beneficial, simply because the SMG has a 55 damage range. And the pistol has 61, so the pistol is actually stronger, and that's an unmodified pistol. You get damage for modifying. So let's see here. If I take the modification off, it drops down to 51. So the 3-round burst could be very beneficial because you shoot once, you shoot 3 rounds, you're going to do a bunch of damage, and then you're done. You're not losing a bunch of ammo. I could see that. The semi-auto, I don't think it does enough damage to justify that. Yeah, I mean, situational. So let's move on to the AK-47. Let's take a look. It is, of course, full auto. So let's go in. We will take it. We'll modify it. It can take all 3, but we know that the full auto, it already is, so... Anyway. So here we go. We've got the semi-auto. So this is going to be one shot, and you're done. So I noticed that the recoil gets pretty crazy on this one. But overall, I think it's going to end up being the same as... Let's take a look at the damage on it. It's got 90 damage. So it's got a lot of damage. You could probably pull off the semi a lot better than with the submachine gun. But I'm still feeling the lack of the point. You know what I mean? You could just do the... You could just keep the auto on and just lift your trigger finger off. This... I do like this. That's the 3-round burst. I like that. That's not bad. I think it's going to be the same. I think that that's a beneficial way to do it. That way you can aim your shot, shoot, and then re-aim, and you're going to get 3 shots off. I like that. That's a good... I like that one. So let's take that off. Let's go to here to the marksman rifle. Modify. It could take all of them. So if we take the marksman rifle, it is a one-shot semi-automatic. Let's see how fast it will go, though. Okay, so it's not that fast, but let's go into the bag, and we will start out with... So it's semi-auto, so we don't add the semi-auto mod. It takes all 3 of them, so let's throw the burst mod on and see what happens. I'm not a fan. It's too slow. It's too slow. You only have 5 bullets in the mag. Maybe with an extended mag, it could be more beneficial, but the recoil is too high for that to be effective at all. I believe. So let's go in here. We will modify. Remove the burst mod. We're going to add the full auto mod, which I think we're going to end up with the same issue with this one. Yeah, it's just too slow. It's just... This is for accurate. Semi-auto, accurate, shoot, readjust, shoot. Because that recoil is just too much. I mean, if a swarm was coming at you right in front of you, you might just hold the trigger down and call it a day. And that could be beneficial in that situation. But for the most part, if you're using this gun, you're going to be like, shoot, readjust, shoot, readjust, shoot. So, that being said, I do not think that the auto is beneficial, other than it adds 7 damage. 7 damage, and because it's so slow, you can control it. It's not like it's just going to shoot a bunch of bullets out, so you can actually control it. So anyway, let's modify the rifle. The rifle cannot take any of them, so the rifle's out. We got the M60 machine gun, modify that, and that cannot take any of them at all either. So, that being said, we've got our lineup of guns that can use the triggers. I'm going to put what I think would be most beneficial in these guns, and I'm going to now fight some zombies using the ones that I think are most beneficial, which I believe with the pistol, we're going to add the auto. We're just going to add the auto. Submachine gun, we're going to add the 3-round burst. Assault rifle, we're going to add 3-round burst. And with the marksman rifle, I guess we'll add auto and try it out. We'll try it out. We're in short range here in the arena, so it could play off to our benefit. So here we go, modify. Let's add the full auto on that one. Let's go over here, modify. Burst mod on that one. Modify. Burst mode. And then we're going to go, lastly, we have the pistol that we are going to add the full auto. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be the pistol. We're going to do... Let's just do it. We're going to spawn in 25. Let's make sure that we're good in the day. It is 11. We're good. So we're going to spawn in 25. We have no other mods. Good. I am no longer encumbered. I am going to be using anti-personnel rounds. Here we go. We're going to put 25. What should we do? What should we do? Let's, no, we'll skip Arlene. Let's go with Zombie Mo. Zombie Nurse. Old Timer? Let's do Old Timer. Here we go. So here we go. I'm just... Okay, I'm going to clear this side off. Let's reload. Wow, they're really coming for me. They're coming for me. They stunned me. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm finding right now that it doesn't work that great. Only because the recoil causes it to... Because I'm holding it down, the recoil is causing me to miss a lot. But we won. That wasn't too bad. I only lost 21 hit points, I guess. Yeah, 21 hit points. That's not bad. Let's heal back up. I didn't think that was that bad. Let's go. Let's try the 3-round burst against... Let's go with Zombie Joe. Here we go. Oh, he just jumped right out. This is the submachine gun. Yeah, I'm liking this one a lot better. It's, like I said, though, it's not doing a ton of damage. But it's completely controllable. Oh, no. No, no. For some reason, I wasn't able to clear out an edge like I was with the other one. Oh, don't get back up. I ended up clicking a lot more than just letting it fire and stop, fire and stop. So I think I'm going to do that one again. Let's go with zombie bow. Ooh, they're a lot closer this time. Here we go. I'm trying to consciously only pull it every 3 rounds. I actually have to say, I am appreciating this gun right now. The 3-round burst, now that I'm consciously forcing myself to shoot and stop, it is working very well, Roughnecks. I mean, I'm stunned right now, and I can't see, but I'm still getting a lot of headshots, like it's a nice, accurate shot. That worked well. I like that. That worked just like I thought it would. Alright, so here we go. Let's heal up. We got some bleeding there. They took quite a bit of hit points, but we made it. Let's go to F6. Zombie Darlene. Here we go. Zombie Darlene. Okay, here we go. This is 3-round burst. I'm trying to make a conscious effort to let the 3 rounds come out. Ooh. And then... So I'm noticing from the hip, it's not working nearly as well from the hip as it does when you aim it. So if you aim down the sights, that works a lot better than when you... Whoa. Let's get rid of that real quick. When you aim down the sights, it works a lot better than when you fire from the hip. With this gun, I should go back and I should try this one 3-round burst from the hip, but we'll do that at the end. So this one, I'm going to try to make a conscious effort. This is where I'm going to die, Roughnecks. I'm going to die right now. I know I'm going to die. This is so bad, but I just don't have any faith in this gun in auto mode. So I'm going to, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to fire all 5 rounds in one trigger hold, reload, and do it again. And I will cycle between the hip and down sights. Oh, goodness. This is going to get me killed. This is going to be zombie ones. I think I've got 4. I'll have to watch back through the video, but I think I got 4 wins so far, and the zombies got none. This is where they're going to bring it back. So here we go. Reload. Come on. Jeez, oh my goodness, I only hit 1. Oh, jeez, I will say this. If I hit them, they're dead. Holy goodness. I do not have any of the shooting through either. This might be a little bit better if you had some of the penetration perk. So that's kind of what... Basically, the first bullet hits, and then none of the rest do. Okay, so there's 2 that hit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Okay, so this zombie just appears to be just overly slow. I'm not sure if the zombies have different speeds, but... Okay, so that worked. It worked. I lived. Let's... Okay, so... Zombie burnt. Okay, so it's not that bad if you're looking down sights. This time I'll just look down sights. Oh, this is going to be bad, because if they touch me, I die. Right? They catch me on fire. Whoa! Ah! Okay, so this really wasn't that bad. In the grand scheme of things. I was able to pull it off. Only because I can just kite them. Because I'm not overburdened. And actually, down the sights, I'm hitting a lot more bullets than from the hip, but I think that's across the board. That was 3 right there from the hip. Let's try these last 3 with the hip. I'm just gonna... Okay, so it really wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be, Roughnecks, but basically that is what I believe would be the most beneficial mods for these guns. Auto, you're not going to use with a scope, but I suppose it just worked from the hip. It worked aiming down iron sights, which is not bad. This one, the 3-round burst, worked good. We should try that one more time. Zombie farmer. If I am firing from the hip, let's try this from the hip. Whoa, they're coming quick. Okay, I'm making a conscious effort to only pull the trigger every time. Okay, so from the hip isn't that bad either. I mean, they got me. But I'm not aiming for the head either because... Oh, come on, come on. This time I might get it. Look at that. I only got 29 hit points. I think I forgot to reset after the last group. Am I gonna die? Okay, I was gonna give them bleeding this time because I was so close if they got me. Alright. So, that is the 3-round burst with that from the hip. That worked relatively well. We will try it. I liked how fast they came at me. We will try this one at the hip, too. Ooh. Okay, so this gun is doing exactly what I was thinking it would do, which was it just doesn't do enough damage. Look at this, I'm caught. They caught me. Because it's just not killing them without looking down the sights. If I was looking down the sights, I could get 2 or 3 in their head every time, and it would do a lot better. Whoa. So that, I will say, that worked relatively well, other than it works better looking down the sights. So, AK-47 better down the sights. The submachine gun better down the sights. The pistol, in full auto mode, I felt was very weak. I did not like it in full auto mode. At all. We will put it in burst right now and try that as well. Just because. Why not? Let's just do it. We got the time, right, Roughnecks? We got the time. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I like that farmer because he's fast. He's like right in my face really quick. So from the hip, let's try it from the hip. Okay, I gotta take out this side. Reload! The reload, dude! What are you doing? You're letting them catch you. In a group of zombies, it works better, but I think this is completely useless. I didn't like it for headshots at all. The recoils stop you from getting a good headshot. And from the hip, if this wasn't a horde, I'd be missing every single shot. Habit makes me sometimes not allow the 3 rounds to finish. But, I mean, I did it, but that was so sloppy. I prefer using the pistol, semi-automatic, shots to the head, because you just shoot, readjust, shoot, readjust, shoot, and you just get a lot more headshots out of those 15 rounds than what I got with this 3-round burst. This, I was actually very impressed with the 3-round burst and being able to get headshots with the submachine gun. It just seemed to just whack, whack, whack right in the head. It was really good. The AK-47 was not nearly as accurate as the submachine gun, but it makes up for it in damage. So if you get 2 shots out of that 3-round burst, you're really going to level them. I thought it worked not as well from the hip, but same with the submachine gun. It just isn't going to work better from the hip. It's going to always work better down the sights. And, of course, like we discovered with the marksman rifle, it worked, but I believe it's going to be like the pistol. It's just better looking down the sights and shooting one at a time. Now, that being said, your guns are always better with the mod in them because it increases the damage. But with the marksman rifle and the pistol, you can choose to shoot at click by clicking the finger. You don't have to hold the trigger down and use the mod. So, that being said, you get the damage without having to have the loss of accuracy by using the mod, which is beneficial. So, if I was to, I'm just going to put one down here, just a couple. If I was to just go like this, reload, and I was to aim down sights and shoot, and then shoot, and then shoot, and then shoot, they're all dead very quickly. But I still have the auto mod attached. Let's try it again with a pistol. So if I was to put 3 of those down, and I just go like this, well, they're twitching. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're getting up? Alright, there's 1. And then 2. You see, the accuracy is a lot better just by pulling the trigger with those 2 guns, I believe. Accuracy is always going to be better if you're pulling 1 bullet at a time. But effectiveness, I believe that's how it's going to work. You're going to go semi-auto pistol, 3-round burst, sub, 3-round burst, AK-47, and semi-automatic on the marksman rifle. I'm not going to count the 1 or 2 zombies that I fought, but I am going to count the hordes, and I'm going to add to the scoreboard. We played that fairly. Against the zombies, there was 25 of them, and 1 of us. I mean, yeah, we had pistols, they didn't, but they did get close to killing me a couple times. So, thank you for watching, Roughnecks. I appreciate it. Please subscribe below if you haven't already. Join the ranks of the Roughnecks, and ring that bell. I now have a Patreon. Check that out if you want to assist me in making content. And follow me on Twitter at OPoneSourceRex. Thank you.